Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm enjoying this great day. I hope everybody's had a great week. Now, we've had some snow come our way. Yep. Oh well. Winter's coming, isn't it? So, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So, today I am going to revisit Independence Day. This song talks about freedom and yeah. Talks about being free. And with Remembrance Day coming up on Monday, I want to honor all those who served with this song. So, without further ado, and I dedicate this video to all the veterans and soldiers. So without further ado, here we go. She seemed alright by dawn's early light, but she looked a little worried and weak. She tried to pretend he wasn't drinking again, but Daddy let the proof on her cheek. I was only 8 years old that summer. I seemed to be in the way. So I took myself down to the fair in town on Independence Day. Well, word gets around in a small town. They said he was a dangerous man. But Mama was proud and she stood her ground. She knew she was on the loser end. Some folks whisper, some folks talk, but everybody looked the other way. When time ran out, there was no one about on Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing. Let the whole world know that today is a day of reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the right be wrong. Throw that stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Well, she lit the sky that 4th of July. By the time that the firemen come, they put out the flames and took down some names and sent me to the county home. Now it's saying it's right or it's wrong, but maybe it's the only way. Talk about your revolution. It's Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing. Let the whole world know that today is a day of reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the right be wrong. Throw that stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Throw that stone away. It's Independence Day. Yep, I dedicate that portion of the song to all veterans and soldiers. So, I can't wait to fill you in on what's been going on this week. And I also have a restaurant review to talk about. So, let's get going. Now, excuse me, since Remembrance Day is Monday, I'm going to talk about a special group that I used to be a part of. So, I'm going to talk about my experiences with this group called the Memorial Club. Now, a little backstory for you. This group, we focus all of our attention on veterans and soldiers that have been overseas. Yeah. We've given out awards. We've done ceremonies. I've had a lot of good times with the club. Now, I joined the Memorial Club when I was in 11th grade. Excuse me. That would have been September of 2005 that I joined after I moved from Prince Edward Island. Excuse me again. And this is a very special club that's near and dear to my heart, you know? Because I've been with them for 13 years as of last year. We've done many trips to the city of Halifax. Yep. We've had some fun experiences. One time, I went to Shelburne, and it was a lovely ceremony, but there were way too many guest speakers. And our part of the ceremony was at the end of the ceremony. So we were standing for a very long time, and the weather was not very nice out. We went up there and it was raining. We came back and it was snowing. My first Halifax trip with the Memorial Club, it rained the whole weekend. And we did our first ceremony in a church. And where I was sitting right behind a TV camera, so every time the camera pointed my way, I would wave. Yep. I learned a lot from that first trip. What an experience. I ended up going a total of 6 times up to Halifax with the club. 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2011, and 2012. We visit Camp Hill Veterans Hospital on one day and if we were not holding our ceremonies here in Yarmouth, we were holding them at Grand Parade Square in Halifax. Yep. That was an experience. And one year, I got to lay a wreath in memory of my sister. Yep. I've had a lot of fun and traveled a lot of places. Another time, another experience is what I was going to say. Another time we were in a place called Digby. And we were doing a veterans supper. So, we had gone to set the tables and stuff, and we were there all day. And went to visit a naval ship. As well as putting on this dinner for the veterans. So after they finished their supper that evening, we put on a little performance for them with a song. And after the song was done, I had a veteran come up to me and ask me for a hug. I said, sure, why not? and we hugged each other. And when we were finished the hug, I never felt so good in all my life. I felt really proud and really excited and really happy. I just wanted to be loved and shown some love, you know? I was happy to have done that for this one veteran who I will never forget. Now, getting back to Camp Hill Veterans Hospital, we would go there on the Saturday that we were up in the city and put on a 2-hour show for them. Now, a lot of them were too sick to come outside. So they would hang towels out the windows of each floor as a sign that they liked our show and that they were happy. But there were a certain group of veterans that could come outside. I'll never forget the first year that I sang at Camp Hill. I was nervous. Now, I never get nervous before a performance, but this one, I was nervous. I sang I Believe by Nikki Notsky. And they loved it, and I was happy that I sang that song. Yep. Now, when we get back in the evening, we had a room that we all meet in, and the leader of the club would ask me to sing a song, so I would. And everybody loved it. And we had a lot of fun. Like, I'd go on the bus to go to the mall in the evening, and I'd have people come up to me saying, "Wow, I love your song," or "Good job," or, you know, getting good compliments. And I'd sit there saying, thank you so much. Because I was just so proud, right? Now, unfortunately, last year, the club decided to disband. Yeah. It was a great run for 13 years. Now, I had been with the club for 10 years when I had my health scare. And when I was in the hospital, my very last day of my first hospital stay, the leader came to visit me. And that was great. He's a very nice gentleman, and he's a big fan of mine, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning about what this club does and some of my experiences. Well, I've had a great afternoon with everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've had a great time making it for you. So, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you like. And if you have any questions about today's restaurant review or any questions about my time at the Memorial Club, please leave all of that down below in the comment section. Oh, and please, no disrespectful comments. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys all here next week with a new song and a new topic. You guys are awesome, wonderful, and lovely. So, see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.